Hello. I want to share a poem with you by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow called The Rainy Day. How beautiful the rain after the dust and heat, in the broad and fiery street, in the narrow lane. How beautiful the rain, how it clatters along the roofs like the tramp of hoofs, how it gushes and struggles out from the throat of the overflowing spout. Across the window pane it pours and pours, and swift and wide with a muddy tide, like a river down the gutter roars. The rain, the welcome rain. I'd also like to discuss with you a few poetry types. There are two main categories that I'm going to talk about today. There's the closed form and there's the open form. And by form I mean the pattern or the design of the poem. The closed form is a poem where the lines can be counted and the shape is recognizable. For example, the blank verse poem. And it's basically unrhymed and it has an iambic pentameter. And there's the open form, which is developed from verse libre, and that has a freedom of pattern. You have a sonnet, which is an example of a closed form poem, and it's from the Italian word sonetto, which means little song. And it has 8 lines, which is the octave, and 6 lines, which is the sestet. There's also the villanelle, which is a courtly love poem. A perfect example is Dylan Thomas's Do Not Go Gentle Into That Good Night. There's 19 lines in a villanelle, and there are 5 3-line stanzas called tercets. And then after that are after that is 1 4-line stanza called a quatrain. A sestina is a French term meaning a song of sixes, and at one time the sestina was sang by medieval troubadours. What it has are a group of 6 line stanzas with 6 end words in a certain order, followed by 6 words repeated in any order in a closing tercet. Perfect example is the poem Sestina by Elizabeth Bishop. An epigram is a short, abrupt poem that's a bit cynical, and it's always to the point. The last one I'm going to talk about today is the obad, and it originally was a song or piece of music sung or played at dawn. A poem written to the dawn or about lovers at dawn or played at dawn is what we would call an obad today. I have not exhausted the world of poetry, but I hope this information is helpful and interesting to you. I also hope that if you're a poet that you'll get busy writing, and that if you love to read poems, that you'll find some great ones out there on the internet, buy some great poetry books, and just enjoy the world of poetry.